What's up YouTube? Today we're gonna do a Pokemon games tier list. Let's go! Okay. So Pokemon games tier list. Alright, so I played almost every single one of those games. So I can actually rate them and not just sit around or have no opinion. I actually have an opinion and I actually have experience, which is good, which is important. And yeah, so, but first we're gonna do the Diamond Pearl remakes in the not released yet tier, because it's obviously not released, and also Pokemon Legends Arceus. Okay, now we're going to start with Pokemon. I believe is it Pokemon Green? Yeah, it's Pokemon Green. Let's do it this way. That makes more sense. So I've never played Pokemon Green, but I'm just gonna assume it is pretty much like Pokemon Red and Blue, besides very small differences. So I'm gonna give it the same tier as I would to Pokemon Red and Blue. It's pretty much the same, I think. So yeah, Pokemon Red and Blue, the original games, everyone loves it. So many people have so much nostalgia for Pokemon Red and Blue. I've played Red and Blue, but what I played more is Pokemon Leaf Green and Fire Red, because that was on Game Boy Advance, and like I had a Game Boy Advanced, and that was easier to play at some point. But yeah, it's pretty much the same. It's a pretty great game. And it had to be a great game to start off this series. If the game wouldn't be good, if the game would be bad, like the Pokemon series wouldn't have started in the first point, right? The Pokemon series wouldn't have expanded and be that huge as it is today if Pokemon Red and Blue wouldn't be good, and if Pokemon Yellow wouldn't be good. So yeah, obviously they're good, although I'm gonna say some editions, some Pokemon games that came out after the first ones, I think are actually a lot better. And I think some of the Pokemon designs, like some of the original 151 Pokemon designs, aren't that good. Even though they're obviously classic and so many people have nostalgia for it, and they're not bad, but I'm not gonna sit here and say they are the greatest, these are the greatest designs, or these are the greatest games. But I'm gonna put them in B tier list, because I do think there are a lot of games who I personally think are a lot better, but it's obviously a classic, it's really good. So I'm gonna put Pokemon Red, Pokemon Blue, and Pokemon Green in the B tier list. Oh, also I'm gonna put Pokemon Yellow there, because it's pretty much all the same games. Pokemon Gold and Pokemon Silver, it's a pretty long time ago that I've played these games. And yeah, it's really long time ago. It's really long ago, and I'm really getting old. Fuck. Yeah, but Pokemon Gold and Pokemon Silver, great games. Although I'm gonna say, because the Pokemon games are in general on such a high level, and almost all of the Pokemon games besides some of the newer ones, but we'll get into that later, most of the Pokemon games are really, really good. So we have to compare it to the other Pokemon games. And even though it's cool that you can, like, that you have 16 gym badges, or you have 16 gyms instead of 8 in Pokemon Silver and Gold, and they have some cool things. Like, it's not a bad game, definitely not. Pokemon Silver and Pokemon Gold are not bad games, definitely not. But I gotta say, in terms of the Pokemon designs, also in terms of what kind of team you can build in the Johto region, it's not the best. I really think it's not the best. I gotta say it. I'm sorry. Pokemon Gold and Pokemon Silver I'm probably gonna put in C tier list. Like I said, they are not bad, but in comparison to other Pokemon games, they are not the best. Also, if we compare to Pokemon Red and Blue, I think it's slightly worse. And also, what is one of the worst things in Pokemon Silver and Gold, and also in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, is that, is it like from the fifth gym or from the fourth gym, you have like multiple options where you can go. Like, there's no straight route you have to go to finish the game. Like, there's a couple of gyms, like I think gym 5, 6 or 7 or something, where you can pretty much choose which gym you want to do first. Which sounds good. What sounds good in the beginning. It's not bad in general, but the bad thing about it is that all the gyms, like pretty much, like I think it was 3 gyms, I'm pretty sure it was about 3 gyms that you can choose which one you want to do first. But the problem with that is that all the gyms, all the Pokemons in these gyms have about the same level. So it's pretty much you do the first gym and then for the next 2 you're over leveled, which makes it boring. And that is one of the worst things about Pokemon Silver and Gold. So I'm gonna put it in C tier. Okay, next up we got Pokemon Crystal. Obviously, I'm just gonna, probably most of the times I'm gonna say these games that are the same games, like with like it's Pokemon Silver, Pokemon Gold, and Pokemon Red, Pokemon Blue. Probably gonna put it in the same tier almost always. Although there are like bigger differences when we talk about Pokemon Platinum or Pokemon Emerald, because these are kind of different to Ruby and Sapphire and to Diamond and Pearl. But yeah. So Gen 2, I'm gonna put it in C tier. Alright, next up, we got Pokemon Ruby and Pokemon Sapphire and Pokemon Emerald. But first we talk about Ruby and Sapphire. Okay, so in my opinion, Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, man, I got so much nostalgia for these games because I played all of these 3 games. I played Sapphire, Emerald, and Ruby. And I think the most game I played is Pokemon Ruby, because I had it for the longest time. And I love Pokemon Ruby. I played it so many times. I loved the game. Oh my god. Everything about the Hoenn region, everything about Gen 3 is absolutely awesome. I love Gen 3. So it's an easy one for me. It's an easy one for me. The starter Pokemons are great. The gym leaders are great. Everything is awesome about Gen 3. It has amazing music. Gen 3, one of the best musics in the Pokemon genre, I think. I love Gen 3, I love it. And also Groudon and Kyogre and Rayquaza all look very sick. 3 very sick legendary Pokemon. So yeah, I love Gen 3. I'm gonna put Ruby and Sapphire in A tier, because I think it's definitely better than the originals. Like, actually, and by a lot actually, I think. But I'm not gonna put it on S tier because I already know what game I have to put in S tier. Although I'm thinking about maybe we could put Emerald on S tier, because Emerald is just Ruby and Sapphire, but even better. And Rayquaza is the most cool legendary out of the 3 in my opinion. Kyogre is also really sick, but Pokemon Emerald is such a good game. Many people consider it as the best Pokemon game of all time. And I'm not gonna agree with that. Also, I get that opinion. Pokemon Emerald is so awesome. If you haven't played Pokemon Emerald, what have you done with your life, honestly? Pokemon Emerald is such an amazing game. I don't even need to talk about it a lot or explain. It's such an amazing game, and people who play Pokemon know that Emerald is one of the best games in the series. So I'm gonna put Pokemon Emerald not in S tier, because there's a couple of other games I think are better than Emerald, but I'm gonna put it in high A tier, and it's really close to S tier. Pokemon Emerald is fucking amazing. Okay, next up we got Pokemon Fire Red and Pokemon Leaf Green, and I'm gonna put them as well on B tier, because it's pretty much Blue and Red, but with better graphics on the Game Boy Advance. But yeah, I played both of it, especially Leaf Green I played a lot back then when I was a child. And yeah, it was super fun. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, although it feels like playing Leaf Green or playing Red and Blue is like there's so many trainers, like more trainers than in other Pokemon games, which makes it kind of repetitive. But it's still very nice. It's still a lot of fun to play. Okay. Next up, we got Pokemon Diamond and Pokemon Pearl and also Pokemon Platinum. And these 3 games are probably, or Gen 4 in general, is my favorite generation. I love Gen 4. I played Pokemon Pearl probably over 10 times on the DS when I had it as a child. I played it every day. I loved it. I played it again and again and again. I played it with every starter multiple times. Everything about the game is perfect. Gen 4 is fucking perfect. The Pokemons, the designs, the map in general, the gym leaders, the top 4, everything is perfect about Gen 4. Everything is perfect. So I'm gonna put Diamond Pearl on S tier, and also Pokemon Platinum, which is the best game of all time in my opinion, on place number 1 in S tier. So yeah, like that. Gen 4, absolutely amazing. Gen 4 is my favorite gen. It's absolutely amazing. I love Gen 4, I love it so much. Also, like, we don't need to talk about Palkia, Dialga, and Giratina. 3 of the most cool legendaries. For sure, for sure. So I absolutely love Gen 4. That's why I put them S tier. Okay, next up, we got Pokemon Heart Gold, Pokemon Soul Silver. I'm gonna put them on B tier. And the reason why I put them on B tier and not on C tier, like Pokemon Silver and Pokemon Gold, is first, the designs look really nice. The graphic looks really good. Like, it's such a huge upgrade to Pokemon Silver and Gold. It looks so cool, and also the designs of the Pokemon who walk behind you, and in general the Pokemon walk behind you, is just so amazing. Pokemon Black, Pokemon Black 2, Pokemon White, Pokemon White 2. Okay, first we talk about Pokemon Black and White, the first games. And I think Pokemon Black and White are really good. I think Black and White 2 are even better. I can't remember that much of playing it because I think I only played it like once or twice, both of these games. I think I played Black and... Did I play White? Oh, I think I played Black and I played White too. But I'm really not sure. So yeah, I played both of these games, but like only once, so I can't remember a lot. But from what I remember, Pokemon Black and White was really fun, so I'm gonna put them in B tier. It was really good, although for me it wasn't like Gen 3. I think Pokemon Black and White were great games, but I don't think, at least for me personally, they were as great as Gen 3. Although, now comes Pokemon Black and White 2, I think these games were a lot better. You could catch so many legendary Pokemon, and after looking at it and like looking up videos and shit nowadays, I look back at the gen and think, okay, Black 2, White 2, actually really good games, underrated, and I'm kind of sad I only played them once in my life. So I'm definitely going to play them again at some point. I have to, because it's really great games, and I'm going to put them on A tier. Black 2, White 2, I think really good games. The story is really good. I remember the story a little bit with N. I think the story was really nice, and also the designs were pretty decent. Some of the designs look weird, some of the Pokemon look weird, but I'm gonna put them on A tier. Okay, now we got Pokemon X and Pokemon Y. Again, I think I had Pokemon Y, yeah, I had Pokemon Y. I played Pokemon Y only once, just like Pokemon Black and White 2. I played them only once, and while with Black and White, I feel like I should have played them more times. With X and Y, I feel like I'm happy I only played them once, because they really weren't that great. And also I can remember even less about Pokemon X and Y than I can about Black and White. And like with Black and White, it would make sense the other way around, because I played Black and White longer time ago than X and Y. But I still remember pretty much nothing about X and Y. Like, yeah, I don't remember anything about X and Y, pretty much. I remember a couple things, but that's it. And I'm pretty sure the games were really not that great. Really not. The only thing that was good about X and Y for me, I think the team you could create and the Pokemon you could have gotten throughout the game, like, you could have made a pretty cool team. I think there was a lot of variety Pokemon, a lot of options you can have for your team. And yeah. So if I remember it correctly, that was cool. But besides that, this game really didn't feel special. X and Y really didn't feel special. I think both legendaries look pretty cool. And I think Yveltal, I know he's called Yveltal in German. I'm not sure if that's his English name, Yveltal or whatever. But the Pokemon Y legendary Pokemon is really cool. The X one is okay. Yeah. I'm gonna put them on D. Or should I rate them even lower? Okay, I'm actually gonna put them on E because, like I said, I can't remember a lot about the games. The only thing that comes to my mind, which was cool, is you had some kind of variety in the team building. But besides that, like the game really didn't feel special. Like every game here, like we can talk about Pokemon, we can talk about Gen 4, we can talk about Gen 3, we can talk about Black and White, and every like one of these games has something special to it. With Pokemon Emerald, Ruby and Sapphire, it was the region had a lot of water. It felt really special in that way. It had so many cool Pokemon. The legendaries were great. Overall, just a really nice game. The story was cool. With Pokemon Pearl, Diamond, and Platinum, I think the story was even better. Team Galactic was pretty cool, I think. And also like the kind of end game when you went up to the tower and you had to face your rival and fought against, what was his name? Cyrus? I think Cyrus. And then caught the legendary Pokemon. That was so sick. So yeah, every game has something special and unique to themselves. While Pokemon X and Y felt like, yeah, just another game on the 3DS. Was it the first 3DS game? I'm pretty sure it was. Pokemon an E tier. Not a fan of Pokemon X and Y. Pretty boring games. And yeah, that's it. Okay, next up we got Pokemon Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby. I played the games, I had fun. Also the extra story after beating the top 4, which they added to the game with Deoxys and Rayquaza, was pretty sick. And also Rayquaza in his like, was it Mega Evolution? I think it was Mega Evolution form. That looks sick, man. That looks so sick. Wait, can I show it? Was it Mega Rayquaza? Yeah, it was, right? Dude, that just looks so sick, man. That just looks awesome. So yeah, Pokemon Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby. I like the games, but it's also because I really liked Ruby and Sapphire. So I like the remakes, they look good. Nothing too special in terms of graphics, but also they added something new to it. It wasn't like, yeah, we just do a remake and just the quality is better and just the graphics are better and that's it. They also added some new extra stuff. So yeah, I gotta say I like it actually. And so I'm gonna put them on A tier. Pretty good remakes. Okay, next up we got Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon. And this is a tough one. Because it's even newer. Like this is the newest one so far at this point. Sun and Moon, and then Sun and Moon 2 or Ultra Sun and Moon. I didn't play Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, so I can't rate them, but I can rate Sun and Moon. So Sun and Moon, also like, it wasn't that many years ago that I played it, but I have to think about it a little bit to remember it, which is already a bad sign. I know I played it with my brother back then. Pokemon Sun and Moon. It was the one with the like Alola region, I think it was called. And it had many islands. It had like these islands and you switched the islands. Like you were on one island and then you traveled to the next island and then to the next island. So you traveled between the islands. And that was cool. Although it felt kind of weird as a region. Which was good is that it had a theme throughout the region. Like it was all like these Alola vibes, like these Hawaii vibes, and it's like you really get the island feeling in Pokemon Sun and Moon, which is good. But like some of the Pokemon designs just look so bad and boring in Sun and Moon. And also, what was it called after beating the top 4? You could catch like these, I can't remember what they were called, like Ultra Beasts, I think. I think it was called Ultra Beasts. And they looked so boring and weird and just way too much. And I hated it. Let me show you guys. Look at that. I just hate it because that does not look like a Pokemon. That does not look like a Pokemon at all. So I really don't like it. Look at that. Like, what is that? Like, what is that, man? That's not a Pokemon. These Ultra Beasts, they look so bad in my opinion. I just don't like it, man. I hate the design. I just hate the design. And you had to catch these Pokemon, I think. You had to catch these Ultra Beasts after the story. After you beat the regular story, the main story, you had to catch each one of them. And I really did not like it. So the after story was pretty shit in my opinion. Because I hated these Ultra Beast Pokemon. They looked so weird. So I'm gonna put Pokemon Sun and Moon on D tier. It's not as bad as Pokemon X and Y. It had something to it. It gave you that island vibe and like going on a vacation vibe. But also so many of these Pokemon looked bad. The designs were just bad in my opinion. At least for me. At least for me, I just don't like the designs of the Pokemon in Sun and Moon. And like I said, the Ultra Beasts, we don't need to talk about the Ultra Beasts. I hated it. And I also, if I remember correctly, also it was a fairly easy game as well, which is a problem in the newer games in general, which also was a problem in X and Y. I think X and Y might have been even worse in terms of how easy it is than Pokemon Sun and Moon. So I'm gonna put them on D tier. I think that's fair. I think not a lot of people like Sun and Moon are like fans of the Sun and Moon generation. And also probably not a lot of people are fans of X and Y. Like when I'm on the internet and see stuff for Pokemon, I pretty much hear Gen 3, Gen 4, Gen 5 people. And that makes sense. Oh, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, I haven't played it, so I'm gonna put them in this tier list. They're probably not absolute garbage, but I also assume if they're pretty similar to Sun and Moon, which they probably are, then they should be about D tier for me. D or E tier probably for me in that area. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, and then we go to Sword and Shield. So I haven't played any of these games, although I'm still gonna rate them because it's fun. I've seen a lot of videos. About it, and I've seen gameplay because I was interested. But I don't have a Switch, so I didn't play these games. But like from what I've heard a lot of bad stuff about Pokemon Shield and Pokemon Sword. And I gotta say, a lot of the Pokemon designs look really bad. Although I think some of the general designs or some of the graphics in the game look kinda cool. But it's also not that amazing. So Pokemon, okay, let's start with Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. So they're again a remake of the first generations. And it's pretty much like, okay, do we need another remake for the first generation? We had the original ones, and then we had a remake on the Game Boy Advance. Yes, the Game Boy Advance is very old, but everyone's played the original one so far. If you're not like 12 and you haven't played it, and I've only played the newer games. But I don't really see why you should make another remake for the originals. I just don't like that they did it in general. I don't like it. So I'm gonna put them in actually in E tier. I'm actually gonna put them in E tier. You didn't need it. And Sword and Shield. I don't know where to put them. Again, haven't played it, so I can't rate them really well, but from what I've seen, I'm not sure. So I know some of the themes in Sword and Shield are really cool, especially the gym theme is really hype. Like for some reason they made the gym theme really cool. I like the gym theme a lot. So some of the soundtracks, some of the songs are good, some of the themes are good. But I gotta say, the starter Pokemon look kinda meh. And like the Pokemon in general, the designs, not the biggest fan. Really not the biggest fan. It's really easy. So I'm gonna put them in D tier probably. I think that makes sense. It's at least something new, but it's also nothing great. And also I hate it. This could be higher. These titles could be higher, but it makes sense to put them on D tier for me. Because of the DLCs. Pokemon games never had DLCs. Pokemon games never had DLCs. And with Nintendo, I mean, people could already tell that it's gonna happen at some point. They're gonna make DLCs as well for Pokemon. But it just doesn't feel good, man. It just doesn't feel good with Pokemon games. You buy a game and you want the full game. Like, it was always like that. Why do we need, like, yeah, buy a DLC and then you can go to another island where you can catch extra Pokemon. I'm just not the fan of it. I don't like it. So yeah. But hey, that's my tier list.